And here it is, please, please let us go to Gaza, please. This was when the Egyptian government refused to let us go to the border, the Rafah border, to try to get into Gaza. So we had a big demonstration in Egypt. And this was people from 55 countries that had come for this, a great international movement here. And then in 2010, you probably remember the 6-ship flotilla, the Marvi Marmara, with over 600 people on board. And the Israeli military attacked and killed 9 people. Subsequently, another person has died, wounded 50, and threw everyone in prison. All passengers on all 6 ships went to prison. I was a passenger on one of those boats, the Challenger 1. So there were something like 40 nationalities that were on board the Marvi Marmara. And then on the small boat that I was on, there were 8 nationalities out of 18 people. So international solidarity and building bridges for alliances to do very heavy work and dangerous work. And the last boat that we've sent to challenge the Israeli illegal, inhumane blockade of Gaza, which means that by the year 2020, in 3 years, Gaza will become uninhabitable by the estimate of the United Nations. So we sent another boat. This is a women's boat where our captain and crew and all the passengers were women. And we sailed from Barcelona, Spain to Ajaccio, Corsica, and then from Corsica to Messina, Sicily, Italy, and then the last 1,000 miles from Sicily all the way down to 34 miles off the coast of Gaza before the Israeli military stopped us, stole our boat, put us in prison, took us to Israel against our will, put us in prison, and deported us. So these are the types of issues that we are working on. And still with Gaza, let me just mention a couple of others. Other campaigns, solidarity campaigns. Gaza's Ark with 8 national groups that were working on it. Solidarity with Gaza Fishers that we're doing right now with 10 national campaigns. And then boycott, divestment, and sanctions that have national campaigns around the world. Here's Gaza's Ark. In 2012, we renovated a Gaza fishing boat into a cargo boat, and we're going to sail products from Gaza out, breaking the blockade from the inside. However, in 2012, the Israelis blew up the boat with a missile during its 5-day assault on Gaza. Right now we have a campaign with solidarity with Gaza fishers. The fishers usually can go out no more than 3 miles to fish, and then they are accosted by the Israeli military, many times blowing up their boats, burning them, taking the fishermen to Israel. It's really very dangerous, but it's the main source of protein for people in Gaza, even through the sewage-filled waters, because they have to fish real close to shore. And then we have boycott, divestment, and sanctions, which is a worldwide movement to boycott and divest from Israeli entities. And this has really gained a lot of traction on the international basis of countries around the world doing this. And it is having such an impact that the Israeli government is really putting pressure on national governments to pass legislation saying that it is criminal to boycott, divest, that it is anti-Semitic to do that any criticism of the state of Israel is anti-Semitic and illegal. And in fact, in the U.S. Congress right now, there are 2 bills, one in the Senate and one in the House of Representatives, on exactly that. So we must push back from that, and in fact, we did have a major